Good morning, everyone. My name is Kim and welcome back to our BeeWell live series. It is a beautiful Wednesday with a little bit of snow on the ground. I think we've seen enough snow already this year, but I know there's more coming, which is really exciting as well. So today I'm going to take you through making a very special cookie. They're raspberry oatmeal cookies and they're actually gluten-free. You can make them ungluten-free if you want to do that by just substituting back in the regular stuff like regular flour. But I'm going to be using gluten-free flour today and gluten-free oats as well. Alright, so to start off you need oats because they're oatmeal cookies. You need flour, gluten-free or regular flour, salt, ground cinnamon, baking powder because I always mix those two up. You're going to need honey or agave syrup. I ran out of honey, so we're going to substitute in agave today. And it's also part of my try a new ingredient substitution thing that I'm trying this week. Vanilla extract. You want diced fresh raspberries. You can use frozen, just make sure that they have unfrozen before you put them in the recipe. And you need 1 large egg at room temperature. We're going to start off with the dry ingredients first. So you're going to take 1 cup of gluten-free oats or regular oats, up to you. Put that in the bowl. The next step is 3/4 of a cup of gluten-free flour. So I don't know where my 3/4 of a cup went. It's somewhere in this mess. So there's 3/4 of a cup of gluten-free flour. The next thing you want is 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, very specific. That's going to go in. You need 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Give it a little bit of kick. That's going to go in. And the last one of your dry ingredients is 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. It would help if I had my glasses on while I was doing this recipe. Once again, I don't know where I put them. So there is 1 teaspoon, there is 1/2 teaspoon. So those are your dry ingredients in the bowl. Now you need to mix those up. So you just take a whisk or you can take a spoon. You want to make sure that it is well blended. So the flour, the oats, the baking powder, and the cinnamon and salt. And now we're just going to put that off to the side or to the front. The next one is your wet ingredients. So in goes your 1 egg. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention you need either 2 tablespoons of butter, or I'm going to use actually coconut oil because it's a great substitution as well. So 2 tablespoons, in the bowl it goes. All right, you need 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. That's in the bowl. And then finally, your last wet ingredient is 1/2 cup of honey or agave syrup. So you're going to dump that in. And agave and honey is a 1-to-1 substitution. They are pretty much the same liquid and the same sweetness. And you notice I didn't use any refined sugar. That's your sweetness right there. All right, next thing you can do is you're going to whisk that up as well, making sure that it's well mixed. Good job. And then we are going to dump that in our dry ingredients, so the flour mixture. And next thing is you're going to mix that up, making sure that it's well mixed. All the oat and the flour off the bottom of the bowl, sides of the bowl is mixed in with the eggs and your agave or honey and the coconut oil. All right, and finally, the last ingredient going in the bowl is your diced raspberries, and we're going to fold them in. And if you've ever seen the very hilarious comedy series that was filmed up here in Canada, you'll get that folding in joke. Folding in is basically you pour it in the bowl and you stir it in. So you have a great mixture. Just like that. So the next step is, because this is pretty sticky, because we're using some ingredients, we don't have the sugar in there, you're actually going to put this in the fridge for 30 minutes and you're going to let it chill. I'm not going to make you watch that chill. So I already did some this morning. And the next step is taking a piece taking a cookie pan with parchment paper on it, and you're just going to, lost my spoon, drop the cookie dough once it's been chilled onto the pan. Don't mess it up into a big ball. You just want to drop it on the pan, a little bit, teaspoons at a time. Evenly distribute it, and at the same time you want to make sure that your oven is preheated to 325. And the reason I'm cooking on parchment paper is I love it. That way you don't really have to worry about it sticking to your pan and scrubbing that afterwards. Stick for me, there we go. Just like, oh, that one's gonna be a little bit bigger. Sure it will with the other one. There we go. All right, and now that's ready to go into the oven. You're gonna put that into the oven and you're going to cook it for anywhere between 13 to 15 minutes. Don't overcook cookies. The general rule is they will continue to cook once you take them out of the oven. So you wanna bring them out just a little bit sooner than a lot of stuff out there and let them sit there for about 15 minutes. And then, just like that, you have some great tasting gluten-free, lower in sugar raspberry oatmeal cookies, which is a great snack to have on hand or to put in your lunches as well. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. We have fitness classes going on again, so in our stories you can catch the link to join our fitness class. I'll be teaching at 12:30 today, and then Chris is teaching at 12:30 tomorrow. And then we also have our social wellness series, the first game going tonight at 5 o'clock. You can check our website, bit.ly/Seneca Recreation, and you'll get all the links there to register and all the information you need. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Be safe, be healthy, be active, and be well.